Hi, thanks for coming back and joining me. Wasn't fall amazing? I never really thought about fall in my business until I started to apply this framework. And once I understand the 5 seasons framework and put it into my business, I started to see, yeah, I can find fall easier now. I can find fall faster now, because when you're in summer and everything is glorious and beautiful, you get stuck looking at the blossoms, right? You get stuck up here looking at all the amazing things, and you don't necessarily look at the weeds and the pests underneath. And so now I have been very trained, working with my clients and working with my business to find fall fast. And I hope that's what you're able to do too. So let's see what we learned about fall together. We learned, what is fall for you? Really, in your business, what does that look like? What is this season for you when things are starting to get cooler and something is going wrong and you're thinking there's uncertainty or unsettledness in your business? Maybe you're even seeing early signs that something is slipping. Maybe you're slipping and you're stretching yourself too thin, or maybe it's commitments to other people that's slipping. What does that look like? And what are the personal rhythms that you have that you should work with? So if you are an early bird, but you are working with clients who like to be, working at night, that's going to be really hard for you. You're working against your personal rhythms. If you like to get projects done really quickly, but you have a very long and slow, drawn out timeline, that's going to be hard for your personal rhythms. So recognize that is a place where fall can come in. What self-care practices do you need to recommit to? So fall is an absolute perfect time to check in and say, am I stretched too thin? Am I overcommitted? Am I pushing myself too hard? And so one negative comment or one snarky response or one thing from my client and it pushes me back into winter. I have to be careful, because if you're coming depleted and you are asked to give more, you really can't. You cannot give from an empty cup. So what self-care practices really should you recommit to? And how can you shift your priorities to be more present? So this is both present to yourself and honoring your CEO time, but also present to your clients when you are with them. Present to your commitments. If you are focused on a task, how do you stay focused on that task? How do you say, this is where my focus is going to be right now because this is what I believe needs my attention. And so I'm going to get very clear for this amount of time that this is where my focus goes. Because if you are scattered, if you are in multiple places doing multiple things, that's very, very likely a place where fall can creep in. And we don't want to slide back to winter, right? We want to treat fall as a warning sign that winter is on its way if we don't make changes, right? Fall is going to keep pushing us towards winter unless we make some changes. So in this case, back to spring cleaning, see what we need to do, make the changes, and return to summer, because that's the goal, right? Summer in our business is the beautiful, glorious place to be. And that is where we want to head to. So good luck understanding fall for you. Please complete any of the outstanding exercises, and I will see you in the next module.